You're listening to Dene Michael here on True Radio, the home of proper good music and proper good interviews. And tonight is a gentleman that I've been wanting to have on my show for many, many weeks now. We keep saying we're going to do it, and we've eventually got around to meeting up and doing a fantastic interview. And he's all the way from, I think it's in the Midlands, and it's Rik Gaynor. Hi, Rik.
Hi, Dean. Derbyshire, yes.
Derbyshire.
Alfreton, Derbyshire.
Alfreton, that's right.
Sort of junction 28 of the M1, that sort of way.
Yeah.
Passed by it many, many times.
But we met many, many years ago, didn't we, Rik? We met at Flamingo Land, I believe it was.
It's that long ago, Dean. It's in the days when buses had thatch roofs. It's that long ago. Back in 1988, 89, I think I started there. You'd already been an Ents manager there. And right. You'd gone on to do bigger and better things. And I was like the new blood in there. And that's how I met you, because you was in Blacklace and started visiting Flamingo Land and kindly did me a few shows. That's
right. I remember you having us on one of the roller coasters for the television.
That's right.
Going round.
TV.
Alan and I were sat in the roller coaster. It was the world's largest looping roller coaster. And we was on it about 18 times before the film crew got it all done.
The corkscrew.
The corkscrew, that's who it was, one of them, yeah.
That's it, yeah.
But you was entertainment manager there. You did some great shows in there, Rik. Absolutely fabulous.
Well, it started me off, Dean, in many ways, because we had 7 days a week I had to do, and I was doing it in the daytime, a talking chimpanzee show, the robotic shows, as you'll remember. Yeah. I often remember your mum walking around with their grandchildren.
That's right.
And so I'd be doing this 7 days a week, Dean, 6 shows a day. Then on a night time, supervising, getting the bingo on, then getting the visiting cabaret on, like yourself, and all the other rooms that we had. And then when there were no cabaret there, I'd got a small entertainment team, and we'd got to put the shows on ourselves on no budget, Dean.
That's right.
Do you know what I mean?
I do.
All we'd got is a few karaoke cassettes, and that's all we'd got back in them days. And my brother Johnny Golden, he'd be making the props so we could put these shows on. And we did it all on a shoestring, and it helped me out in years to come. And Trevor used to say, you remember Trevor, don't you?
I do, yeah. Trevor Pullen.
That's right.
Yeah,
and he used to say, you'll thank me in the future for this. I went, I bloody won't. He went, you will. And trust me, Dean, as you know, we did thank him for it. You did,
yeah. You had a great career in panto as well. I remember you going off to do pantomime and everything.
Well, that started again, Dean, from Flamingo Land, because Kim Holmes, my agent, talked to Bill Maynard. Do you remember Bill Maynard?
I do remember Morris. Yeah.
Greengrass from Heartbeat.
That's right. I actually went to meet him up in Gothland, up near Whitby, with my friend Bruce Jones, Les Battersby, because Bruce was in the programme at the time. So I actually met Bill Maynard, a lovely man. Yeah.
Very nice. Very posh as well. Not what I expected.
Yeah.
But not poshly dressed, very scruffily dressed. A bit like Claude Greengrass, but spoke very posh. And he got my first pantomime at the Guildford Civic Hall. But what happened, Dean, is he just then got cast as Greengrass, so he pulled out. But he said, I still want Rik to do it. He said, so he got me in, and Patrick Fife did it, Dame Hilda Brackett.
Yeah.
That was top of the bill. And that really got me started, because he hated me. Couldn't stand me. And so it became a bit of a fight for laughs. And so I thought, well, I'm not going to let him get one up on me, so I'll put another ad-lib in as well. And so again, it was a good training ground for me.
Yeah,
the first theatre, and it was a 2,000-seater theatre, I think, as well. So it was quite big for me as a young lad.
You're a very good actor as well. I mean, you'll have learned that trade from being at Flamingo Land as well, you see, because you had to do everything, like you said. You put the shows on. From it. Yeah.
Because we had the costume characters, didn't we? And you're going to know about it. It's Charlie Chimp and Billy Bob.
Yeah.
And Billy Trevor Bob had this idea that he wanted the characters walking around the parks, but he said, listen, Rik, maybe Charlie Chimp should have a voice. So I thought, oh God. So I had to create voices for these characters as well. And so we're going around, and he even hid me inside a dustbin. He said, hide in this dustbin with a microphone. He said, encourage people to put litter in. I'm sure he was taking the Michael, but I ended up doing it.
Fantastic, fantastic. And we've got some great stories where we can when we go back to. I remember us having the car, Rick, when we were sponsored by Flamingo Land with the Charlie Chimp on the bonnet.
Because you was at Blackpool Tower, Dean, doing the Black Lace show.
That's
and I went up to see you at Blackpool Tower. And part of the deal was Trevor would give you this Flamingo Land car as long as you'd commute backwards and forwards from Blackpool to Flamingo Land. So it was great advertising for them.
Oh, yeah.
And I was lucky because I got you to do me a free show once a week at Flamingo Land. Well, they knew what they were doing by giving you that card, Ian. I don't think it was exactly free, was it, really?
No. And one night we came out and the car was parked outside of the tower. And we came out and there was curry all over the bonnet of the car. And somebody had been drunk walking past trying to feed the chimp on the front of the car. Well, Rick, look, we've got lots to talk about during this evening, during my show. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to play a few songs and then we'll come back and we'll talk about your Elvis and everything else and what you've got coming up soon. So, Rik Gaynor, thanks ever so much for being with us here on True Radio, the home of proper good music.
Right, proper.